The following is a feature presentation of SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network.
It's been almost 20 years since the NFL has had a repeat champion, but they finally have one once again in the form of the Kansas City Chiefs. And today, they are hoping to get a start on something that has never happened in the NFL, three-peat champions of the Super Bowl. But in order for them to get to the Super Bowl, they've got to get through the regular season, and the first opponent on the docket, the Baltimore Ravens, a very familiar team to them. Welcome everybody to our Week 1 Game of the Week, here on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Hello everybody, I am Joe, and let me just say, happy football season everybody. Last year didn't end so well for us, but we are back, and once again, we are going to start with the season opener with the season champions of last year, the Kansas City Chiefs, as they are once again ready to go on the road to a potential 5th championship in their history. But in order for them to get there, like I said, they've got to get through the regular season first. Now, last year was not a great season for the Chiefs in the regular season, but they pulled it together, got in the playoffs, and then sped through it like nobody's business. They were dominant in pretty much every game, and even in the close games, it was tough to slow them down, whether you were the Ravens or the 49ers. And now, they want to make history. It is rare to have back-to-back champions in the NFL, but it has never been that we have had three-peat Super Bowl champions. Now, we've had three-peat champions in the NFL from back before the Super Bowl was a thing, but this would be different, and the Kansas City Chiefs want to be that first team. Every other major sport in North America has a three-peat champion at some point in their history. But the NFL, never in the Super Bowl era have we had three-peat champions. The only other times we've had three-peat champions in the NFL, technically speaking, you had the Green Bay Packers of the 1929 through 31 seasons, and then the Packers again from 65 to 67. Now, you'll note that 1966 and 1967 were the first two Super Bowls. So, yeah, we technically had it, but we've never had a team win 3 Super Bowls in a row. But the Chiefs, they want to change that. This might be the way for the Chiefs to absolutely cement themselves in the record books. And Patrick Mahomes, he's already cemented himself in the discussion of one of the greats of all time, if not the great. He is not even 30 years old yet, and he already has 3 championships under his belt. Kind of like the last guy that was a quarterback of a repeat champion team here in the NFL. But this might put him above and beyond Tom Brady in that discussion, who might be the actual greatest of all time. But we'll see what Patrick Mahomes has to say about that. Now, if you look at the graphic, like I said, there has never been a three-peat champion in the NFL. But the other 3 major sports, the NBA, the MLB, and the NHL, have all had three-peats. The Yankees were 3 of those champions in baseball. They were also the last team to do that in the 1998 through 2000 seasons. In the NBA, you had 5 teams that did it. 2 of them were the Lakers, 2 of them were the Bulls, and the longest being the Celtics. And in the NHL, you had 2 three-peat champion teams that were the Maple Leafs, one that was the Montreal Canadiens, and of course the New York Islanders in the early 80s, before the Edmonton Oilers came in with Wayne Gretzky and proved to potentially be the team of the 80s. However, if you look at the Super Bowl era of the NFL, you've had 8 teams that were back-to-back champions. The Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls. Then you had the Dolphins for their perfect season, and then the season right after. The Steelers did it twice, once in the middle of the 70s and the other at the end of the 70s. Then you had the San Francisco 49ers, who did it at the tail end of the 80s going into the 90s. Dallas Cowboys did it twice. The Denver Broncos did it to basically close out the 90s, and like I said, the last team to be back-to-back champions in the NFL, the New England Patriots. And now, you have our 9th team who can add to that legacy, the Kansas City Chiefs. Will they be 3-peat champions? Only time will tell, but for now, you got to get through Week 1, and we will get to our Week 1 game of the week in just a few minutes. We'll take you down to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for the start of the game. And here we are in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri, home of the defending champions. Ravens will call it heads, and they will be getting heads, and so they'll elect to return. Harrison Butker will kick it off for the Chiefs, and that will be Deontay Hardy back to return for the Ravens as we are underway with the season. Hardy going to take this one from the 3, and he's going to get up to the 20, and that's where he's going to get stopped. Let's take a look at that starting offense of the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP. He is here in his 7th year out of Louisville, and right behind him in the backfield, Derrick Henry came over from the Titans, got signed by Baltimore. He is ready to help the Ravens run that ball, and Lamar, feels like giving it off to him. Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman are the wide receivers. They're going to go with a 2 tight end spread with Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely at the tight end spots. Tyler Linderbaum, Andrew Voorhees, Daniel Falele, Ronnie Stanley, and Patrick McCarry will be your offensive linemen. Head coach is John Harbaugh, and Todd Monken in his 2nd year at offensive coordinator. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Man in motion. Jackson going to hand it off to Henry, and he is stuffed. Let's take a look at the starting Chiefs defense now. On the line, you got Mike Dana, Tershawn Wharton, and Chris Jones. And the linebackers, you have Drew Tranquil, Leo Chenal, and Nick Bolton, alongside George Karlaftis. Trent McDuffie and Joshua Williams are on the corners for Kansas City, while in the back you have Brian Cook and Justin Reed. Defensive coordinator is Steve Spagnuolo in his 6th year with Kansas City, and the special teams coordinator is Dave Toob. 2nd and 15 for the Ravens. Man in motion. Jackson in shotgun, looking and throws for Andrews, who's got the ball right in the stomach, and he's going to get the first down and more up to about the 33. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Jackson going to take it himself this time, and he is going to get up to about the 41, it looks like. So it'll be 2nd and 2 for Baltimore. Jackson going to hand this off to Henry. King Henry breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's in the deep ball for the Kansas City Chiefs territory, and he gets taken down in the red zone at about the 16. 1st and 10. They're going to say the 17. Jackson going to hand it off to Henry once again. It worked last time. Not quite as well this time. Only gained about 4. 2nd and 6. Man in motion. Jackson in shotgun formation. Looking for an open man. He's got a couple men. Throws it for Mark Andrews, who's got the touchdown. The Ravens are going to strike first here on the season opener. It's 6-0, 7-0 if Justin Tucker can do what Justin Tucker does and make an amazing kick, which that's a gimme for him. It's 7-0 Baltimore. Now, Mecole Hardman will be back to try and start the drive for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's going to take this from about the 5, and he's going to get up to the 20. He's going to get to the 25, and they're going to stop him at the 26. Let's take a look at that starting offense for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, the guy who was MVP before Lamar. He was the MVP of the 2022 season. He's got Isaiah Pacheco right behind him at running back. For wide receivers, you have Rashee Rice, Marquise Hollywood Brown, who was a former player of the Ravens, and Xavier Worthy, the rookie out of Texas. And of course, you got tight end Travis Kelce. On the offensive line, you got Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, Trey Smith, Kingsley Suamataia, who is the rookie out of BYU, and Jawan Taylor will finish up the front 5. Andy Reid in his 12th year in Kansas City. He's the head coach, and offense coordinator is Matt Nagy. First and 10 for the Chiefs. They're going to take this one from about the 26. Mahomes dropping back, looking and throwing for Rashee Rice. And he's got him for the first down at about the 41-yard line. Man in motion for Kansas City is Mahomes in shotgun formation. Looking, got plenty of time, plenty of potential receivers, and he throws for Hollywood Brown. And Brown going to take it to about the 30 of the Ravens. He was a member of the Ravens team 2 years ago before he got traded to Arizona. Mahomes going to throw for Kelsey, but it's incomplete. Let's finally take a look at that Baltimore Ravens defense. On the defensive line, you have Justin Madubuike, Michael Pierce, and Travis Jones. For the linemen, you have Kyle Van Noy, Trenton Simpson, Roquan Smith, and Odafe Awe. Corners are Brandon Stevens and Marlon Humphrey, and in the back at the safety positions, you have Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton. Zachary Orr, defensive coordinator in his first year as DC in Baltimore, and Chris Horton is the special teams coordinator for the Ravens. Second and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes dropping back, looking, fires for Rashee Rice, and he gets it while in coverage. Nice throw by Mahomes there. And it's first and 10 at about the 16. Mahomes in shotgun. He's going to take it himself. He's running up the middle, and he almost gets the first down. Does he? They're going to measure it, and he's just short by about an inch or two. So it'll be second and inches. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Looking, throws for Kelsey, touchdown Chiefs! Kansas City strikes back just as quickly as the Ravens do. And with Harrison Butker coming out on the field, they will attempt to tie this game up. Kick on the way, and it's through the uprights. It's good. We got a tie game here in Kansas City. Hardy back to return for the Ravens. He'll take this from about the 6-yard line. He's going to get up to the 20. And he's going to take it to about the 22. First and 10 for Baltimore. Man in motion for the Ravens. Jackson going to hand it off to Henry. Derrick Henry zigging and zagging around. And he's finally taken down at about the 38. First and 10 once again. Another man in motion for Baltimore. Jackson going to hand this off to Henry yet again. And he's pushing through, but he only gets about 4 yards. Second and 6. Jackson. Play action, almost handed off to Henry. It looked like he would have, but he gets the first down himself. Can't forget, he's just as good at running. So first and 10 at about the Chiefs' 45. Maybe 44 and a half. Jackson in shotgun formation, looking and throws to his right for Bateman. Rashad Bateman, he is gone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the Ravens, they want to hit him fast and hit him hard. They will not let Kansas City go away easily on this one. And Justin Tucker's kick on the way, and it's good. Baltimore now at 14-7. Mecole Hardman back to return for the Chiefs. He's going to take this from about the 5.5. He gets to about the 20, and he's still going. He's down at about the 23. First and 10 for Kansas City. Shotgun formation Mahomes with a man to his right. Mahomes looking, waiting, all sorts of time from his offensive line. Throws for Rice deep downfield, but it's picked off! It's picked off by Humphrey of the Ravens. Marlon Humphrey. That is a rare mistake from Kansas City, or just a really good, play by Humphrey there. Jackson going to throw this one for Isaiah Likely. He's got the first down and more as he's already into Chiefs territory at about the 41 with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Jackson in shotgun formation. Looking, waiting, throws for Andrews. He's got it, and he's got the first down and more. He's in the red zone, and he's taken down at about the 18, and that's going to end the first quarter. Ravens with the lead 14-7. First and 10, man in motion for Baltimore. Jackson going to run with it himself. He's taken down by Chris Jones. They learned their lesson quickly. Second and 17, Lamar in shotgun. Looking, running out of time. Throws for Mark Andrews, but he can't get it to him. Incomplete. Third and 17. Man in motion for Baltimore. Jackson, play action, rolling to his left. He's looking and throwing for Andrews. Andrews, he's got the first down and more. Touchdown, Baltimore! And the Ravens, they want to send a clear message to Kansas City. They are not going to live down what happened in the AFC Championship game last year. Tucker's kick on the way, it's good. It's a 2-score game here in Kansas City. Mecole Hardman back to return for the Chiefs. He's going to take this one from about 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Going to run to his right and get taken down at about the 16. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes going to toss it to Pacheco. Pacheco finally going to get his chance today with the rock. He's got the first down and more. He's at the 40, and he's nearly at the 50. He nearly crossed into Baltimore territory there. 1st and 10 on about the 48 of the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun with a man to his right. Looking and throws for Pacheco on a screen. And Pacheco going to get to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. No, it's a direct snap to Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far. Maybe about a few inches past the line of scrimmage. Mahomes in shotgun. No, direct snap to Pacheco once again. And he only gets about 2. So the Chiefs have to punt. This is Matt Areza who's going to punt this one. Hardy going to take this one back from the end zone. There's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Ravens on their own 25, man in motion. Lamar going to hand this one off to Derrick Henry. Henry going to dodge and weave around defenders as he gets the first down. 1st and 10, Baltimore. Man in motion yet again. Jackson in shotgun formation. Looking, waiting, all kinds of time, but he's running out of it. Throw for Zay Flowers. He's got the first down and more. He's in the Chiefs' territory. He's at about the 29 before he's taken down. 1st and 10, Ravens. This is a high-flying offense. Play action by Jackson, rolling to his left. He's going to run with himself. He's got the first down and more. Could he score with it? He will! Touchdown, Ravens! Baltimore now makes it a 3-score game as the Ravens, they are sending a message that they should have been in the Super Bowl last year. And with an extra point that's good, it's 28-7 Baltimore. Mecole Hardman back to return for Kansas City. He's going to take this from about the 2. And he's going to take it up to the 20-yard line, and that's where he's going to be stopped. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Man in motion. Mahomes in shotgun formation. All kinds of time. Throws for the rookie Worthy, but it's over his head. So it'll be 2nd and 10 with a man in motion. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. All kinds of time. All sorts of open space. Hollywood Brown gets the catch, and he gets the first down and more. So Chiefs going to try and storm back. Still plenty of time. Shotgun formation for Kansas City. Mahomes going to try and run with himself. No! Travis Jones going to get credited with a sack. 2nd and 17. Mahomes dropping back. All kinds of time. Throws for Hollywood Brown. He's got the first down and more. And he's tripped up by the ankles at about the 39.5. I'll say 39. Shotgun formation for Kansas City on the 1st and 10. Mahomes throws for Kelsey. Nearly picked off. Fortunately, it wasn't. 2nd and 10. Man in motion for Kansas City. Mahomes looking. Fires for Rice. Rice gonna nearly get the first down, but he's short by a yard. Man in motion on this 3rd and 1. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Looking and throw to his left for Travis Kelsey. He's got the first down and he's in the red zone. Breaks a tackle before he's taken down at about the 16. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Mahomes dropping back. Running out of time. Deflected. That was nearly disaster for the Chiefs offense. Toss to Pacheco. Pacheco going to get to a little bit short of the line of scrimmage, and the Chiefs are going to call their first timeout with less than 2 minutes to go. Man in motion. Mahomes looking. Nearly unable to get off. Nearly looked like he had someone open, but he gets a 10-yard loss in that one. So it'll be 4th and 20, and they're going to rely on the leg of Harrison Butker. Butker kick on the way. This looked like it was from about a 45-yarder, and it's good. Chiefs get on the board again. It's 28-10 now with a minute to go exactly. Hardy going to take this one from about 3. The Chiefs will get the ball back at the start of the second half, but Hardy, he is still going, and he's taken down at about the 36. So 1st and 10, man in motion for Lamar and the Ravens. Got plenty of room to run, and he's going to run with it. And he's going to get into Chiefs territory. And with 1 second left, that's it. That's it for the first half of the game. The Ravens come out swinging with a bunch of jabs to the Chiefs, 28-10. But remember, Kansas City going to get the ball back to start the second half. Next week, it's a battle in the NFC, our divisional round rematch, as Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions play host to Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Motor City. And that's all coming up for you next week for our Week 2 Game of the Week here on SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network. Chiefs back to return. It's Mecole Hardman. As we start the second half, he's going to take this from about half a yard back in his own end zone. He's going to take it to about the 13 before he's stopped. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Man in motion for the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Gets it off just in time on a screen pass to Pacheco. Pacheco running along the sideline. He's going to get taken down at the 20. 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to hand off to Pacheco yet again. He's going to run it up to the sideline, and he's got the first down. 1st and 10, Kansas City on their own 26. Direct snap to Pacheco, but the Ravens were ready for it. 2nd and 14. The way Tecmo works, offense will call play. Defense will try to call the same play. If they do, that's an automatic loss of yardage for the offense. And Kelsey going to get this one right in the gut as he takes it up to about the 44, maybe 45. Shotgun formation for Kansas City on the 1st and 10. Direct snap to Pacheco. Pacheco going to break a tackle, and he gets to about the 47. 2nd and 8. Man in motion. Mahomes in shotgun. Got plenty of time. Open receivers all day. Marquise Brown got the first down into the 30 of the Ravens. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Man in motion on the left side. Mahomes looking. Throws for Brown. Brown gets the first down easily. Not quite a 1st and goal. It's on the 11, so the Chiefs could still get a first down here. Mahomes in shotgun formation, running out of time! Roquan Smith with the sack of Mahomes. And it's a loss of 11. Mahomes in shotgun formation, but he direct snaps it to Pacheco. He's going to get to about the 20. 3rd and 19. Man in motion. The defense has been on point for the Ravens, but a throw for Kelsey, it's out of bounds, incomplete. So they're going to rely on Butker's leg again. This will be about a 37-yarder, maybe 38. Kick on the way, it's up, and it's good. And it's now 28-13. Still a 3-score game. Deontay Hardy back to return this one for the Ravens. He's going to take it from about the 4.5. And he's going to get to about the 19.5. So a gain of about 15 on that kick return. 1st and 10, man in motion. Lamar going to hand it off to King Henry himself. He breaks the tackle. He fumbles! He fumbles! It's recovered by Justin Reed and the Chiefs! And he's going to break the tackle! It's a scoop and score for Kansas City! The defense says, fine, we'll do it ourselves! And the Chiefs quickly getting back into this game. If this extra point is good, which it probably will be, it is. That's an 8-point lead now for the Ravens. One play, and the defense had enough. And Hardy going to take this one back from the goal line. Going to take this one up to about the 14, it looks like. 1st and 10, Baltimore. Man in motion. Lamar, shotgun formation. Looking for a screen pass for Henry. He's got it, and more. That'll make up for the fumble he just had as he gets to about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Man in motion on the far side. Jackson looking all sorts of time right now. Throws for Zay Flowers to the left, but he dives forward and he can't get it. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Lamar looking. Throws for Bateman to the right side, and he's got the first down into Kansas City territory on a deep bomb. 1st and 10 Baltimore. Jackson in shotgun formation, gonna run with it himself along the far sideline, and he gets to about the 40-yard line for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna hand this one off to Henry. He's got the first down, and he's still going. He gets to about the 30, maybe the 29. Okay, they'll spot him at the 30. Shotgun formation for Lamar. Lamar looking. All kinds of time. Throws to his left for Zay Flowers, who leaps up, and he's got the touchdown for the Ravens! So despite the blunder from King Henry himself, the offense still on all cylinders, it looks like. Plenty of gas left in the tank for them as Tucker's kick sails through. Once again, it is a 3-score game. And now the Chiefs got to answer back with the offense, who has been on a bit of a struggle today. Hardman going to get to about the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes dropping back, running out of time, but gets it off to Rashee Rice in time. As he gets to about the 29. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Man in motion while Mahomes is in shotgun. Running out of time, but he gets off to Kelsey. He's got the first down and more. He's got it into Ravens territory, and he's down at about the 38.5. They'll say the 38.5, yeah. Looks more like the 39. 1st and 10, Mahomes with the handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco gonna break a tackle before he's taken down for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, man in motion. Toss to Pacheco. Pacheco running along the near side, and he's still going. He's into the red zone, and more! He's got the touchdown! Kansas City! Isaiah Pacheco wants to show the Chiefs are not out of this game just yet. There is still plenty of football left to be played. And Butker's kick is going to sail through. Looks like a... So the Chiefs now down by 2 scores. That'll end the 3rd quarter. Deontay Hardy going to take it back from about 1 yard in his own end zone. And he's going to take it up to about the 16. It's 35-27 Baltimore. 1st and 10 for Lamar and the Ravens. They're going to take this one from the 16. Henry going to take this one, bobbing and weaving and zigging and zagging as he drags the defender to his own 44. 1st and 10. Great run there by Derrick Henry. Jackson going to hand this one off to Henry, who gets taken down immediately. 2nd and 14. Shotgun formation. Man in motion on the far side. Jackson going to run with this one himself. He's going to take it into Chiefs territory. Does he have the first down? He's struggling to be taken down by the Chiefs. No, he is short. They're going to call it 3rd down and a few inches. Shotgun formation with a man in motion on the far side. Lamar going to run with it himself yet again. He's got the first down and then some as he gets taken down to about the 39. Kansas City. Man in motion, shotgun formation. Lamar looking, throws for Andrews. Andrews going to get the first down as he's taken down at about the 27.5. 1st and 10 Baltimore. Man in motion yet again with shotgun formation. Jackson looking and throws for Andrews. Andrews got the first down. Andrews gonna try and score, and he's just short. He's short by a few inches. He just needed to reach, but he couldn't. Henry's gonna take this one in for the score, and the Ravens once again gonna make this a 3-score game. Baltimore, the offense has been kicking all day, and Tucker's kick itself is on the way. Jordan Stout, the punter, has not had to do any work today for the Ravens. Mecole Hardman going to kick this one back from about the 5. And he's going to take it up to 20.5. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes dropping back. He's going to run with himself this time, but he's not going to get too far. Barely any yardage on that one, so 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to toss this one to Pacheco. Pacheco running along the far sideline. He's got the first down and more. He's going to get taken down at about the 37-yard line. First and 10, Kansas City. They need to score, and they need to score big time. Pacheco gonna break a tackle and more. He's into Ravens territory. He's still running, and he's taken down. Yes, now he's taken down about the 37.5. Good run there by Isaiah. Mahomes in shotgun formation on this first and 10. Throws to his left. It's picked off again! Hamilton with the pick there. Kyle Hamilton, the strong safety, as Baltimore's defense is clicking just as well as their offense. That one nearly intercepted. Instead, it's batted down. Second and 10 for Baltimore, who they have been in control of this game practically from the start. Lamar in shotgun still drops back, looking at throwing for Zay Flowers, who's got the first down and into Kansas City territory to about the 47. First and 10, man in motion. Lamar gonna hand it off to King Henry, who's driving through the defenders like he's a tackle block. Second and 6. Jackson going to play action, roll to his left, gonna throw this one for Zay Flowers, who's wide open for the touchdown! And I think you can call this one Baltimore going to come away with a win here. Still plenty of time, but ooh, they're gonna need all the help they can get. And Tucker's kick on the way. It's good. Ravens take a even farther lead over Kansas City. They lead by 22. This is a 4-score game as Mecole Hardman going to take this one up to about the 18, it looks like. First and 10 for Kansas City. Just over 2 minutes to go. Holmes dropping back. Gonna throw for Rashee Rice. And it's incomplete. So Kansas City's schedule for the next 3 games. They got Cincinnati, then they go to LA, then they take on the Saints in Kansas City again before they go for a bye. Deep throw for Marquise Hollywood. Brown! He is still going! And he's finally taken down at about the 26. Chiefs gonna call their first timeout. Not really gonna help out with the actual game here, but hey, it looks good on the highlight reel, that's for sure. Checker gonna take this one and get stopped about a yard behind the lines. They call it their second timeout. Baltimore's next few games, they've got the Raiders at home, the Bills at home, they head to Cincinnati, and then they take on the Commanders. Be in Baltimore. 3rd and 2 on this one. Mahomes in the red zone. Going to hand off to Pacheco, but he's going to get taken down behind the line. It's 4th and 4. They got to go for it just for pride here. Mahomes dropping back. Going to try and run forward, but Matabike gets the sack on that one. Justin Matabike basically fully seals this game already if it wasn't. And that'll be an 8-yard run for the Ravens as they're going to pull away with this one. We got almost a half minute to go. Jackson going to just run with it along the sideline. He's taken down about the 41. 17 seconds left. Jackson shotgun formation. And he's going to throw it for Andrews, who's got the first down and more. And that will be time. The Baltimore Ravens enact revenge on the Chiefs. 49-27. Baltimore pulls away with a statement victory here. Kansas City fans, don't necessarily be you may be disappointed by this, but don't fret. You started off last year with a loss on the season opener, and then you went on to win the Super Bowl. Like I said, Baltimore's next game is the home opener for them against the Raiders, and Kansas City gets to host another game as they take on another AFC North team in the Cincinnati Bengals. And that's going to do it for us here at SVGN. Don't be afraid to tune in on Sunday for our Tecmo Rewind. We're going to look at all the games that happened this week. And of course, come back here next week for the Buccaneers at the Lions, a divisional round rematch of the NFC. For all of us here at SVGN, the Sports Video Game Network, my name is Joe saying good night, everybody!